Internet, Seth Skorkowski. In today's GM Toolbox, I want to talk to you about puzzles. Now, I don't mean the puzzles of wit and stats that characters normally solve. I mean actual physical puzzles that you as the Game Master give to your players. These puzzles represent an item that the characters find. But instead of relying on PC stats or rolls in order to solve the problem, you require that the players actually solve the puzzle. The door slams shut behind you, locking you inside. Water begins pouring into the room, and the only keyhole you see is a strange star-shaped pattern on the back of the door. It matches this. Also, rabid piranha are pouring in, so chop chop. There's a huge variety of puzzles out there for you to choose from, such as 2 keys that are needed to open a door, but they're interlocked. You can use puzzle boxes that contain a written clue or a command word or a folded-up map. I used to have a great Japanese puzzle box that I used for one of these, but an incident involving a top shelf, a tile floor, and gravity prevented me from ever showing that to you on a video. Game Masters will need to give some thought to which puzzle they use. There's a natural worry that the puzzle might be too easy for the players to solve, so a Game Master compensates by choosing a more difficult puzzle. However, this can easily backfire by getting something that's too difficult for your players to actually solve, which leads to player frustration and GM disappointment. A good rule of thumb is that if you, as the Game Master, can take this puzzle, having never read the instructions, and you can solve it in 5 minutes or less, it's probably a pretty good puzzle box to use. If it takes longer, it could stall your game and take the focus away from the game, from being the adventure at hand, to being about a physical prop that was supposed to be intended to enhance the adventure. There's also combination boxes, such as this one from the Da Vinci Code. The GM can set whatever 5-letter password they want, so you could give them this puzzle in one game, and then let the characters carry it around for a while trying to figure out the riddle that is the word that they need to unlock the map or leads to them to the next adventure.
Okay, well, my character is just going to spend his night on watch, doing every combination that he can do until he figures this guy out.
Ah, the old sage tells you. The device is magical, you see, and any incorrect answer that's attempted will detonate a fireball on the person that attempted it. One idea with physical puzzles is to set a time limit, such as after 5 minutes the monster's going to go ahead and attack, or after 10 minutes we're just going to move on as if you had solved the puzzle. Though I do recommend that you give the players some sort of incentive for them to go ahead and solve the puzzle before the clock runs out.
Dude, I can't get this thing. I give up.
Are you sure? You still have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I came to play and not solve all these stupid puzzles.
Okay, give it here. I'm sorry this didn't work out the way I'd hoped it to, but, we're just going to go ahead and move on. Okay, so inside, you find the section of the map that you needed, so we'll go on with that. Also, we find an inspiration token and 1,000 experience points that are awarded to the person that opened it.
Who gets those?
Well, I do. I'm the one that opened it.
Well, we still have 2 minutes. Can I try it again?
Not anymore, but maybe next time. One thing that is always a possibility is that your players are going to try to outsmart you by rejecting the intent and the spirit of what the puzzle is trying to do by trying to solve the problem in-game, such as my thief picks the lock, or my wizard uses magic to open up the puzzle, or my personal favorite.
Well, this thing is going to be no problem for my +3 hammer of smashing.
GMs can work around this by having a few ideas in place before you actually give it to the players, such as immunities to thieves' skills, impervious to magic, or just impervious to damage. The Bard warns you that this actually isn't a box, but really just a portal that accesses a pocket dimension, and the contents are only accessible by opening the box. Breaking it won't do any good at all and might even cause a rift that will suck you and your +3 hammer into the void. My personal favorite is just giving a bonus to whichever player actually solves the puzzle. So you can say, sure, yeah, you can roll your thief skills to do it, but you won't get that sweet bonus if you don't do it yourself. That can change the table's mood from, let's try to get around this, to, give it to me, I want to be the one that solves it and gets the bonus. Now, mileage may vary depending on which puzzle you get or the specific dynamic of your personal group. This isn't for everyone, and I recommend that you don't use it too often out of risk of overusing it. However, if you are wanting to try something a little bit new, a little bit fun to spice up your game, I recommend that you go out there and look through some puzzles and find one that you want to work into your game. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to see some more of my tips and other videos, just hit the subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.